Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. 9 April 2020. It's about 9:44 in the morning, Indonesian time, GMT +7, and so it is about 2:44 EM GMT, and now we're discussing about USD GPU time frame. Let's talk about from start 4 hour, 1 hour, 30, and 15. This is the something I'm using to open position, and this is the trend in 4 hour, and then after that open position, and then this is the trend too in 1 hour. And open position, sometimes I'm using M15 to open my position, that is buying or selling. Okay, so USD GPU and this time frame, according to 4 hour charts. So let me make a picture of this one. According to 4 hour charts, the price still above the moving average 50, and then above the moving average 200. Okay, this is 50 and 200 as the as the border of buyer or seller. Okay, this is the border buyer or seller. We can see we can using this time frame in this moving average. Okay, this is moving average 50 and 200, of course. And now price still above the moving average, and then it's in a little bit above in middle Bollinger Band. And so what we gonna see is this is the area. Okay, sometimes I'm using this one too. Okay, price below this area, this trend line, it's mean stop loss position. It's below this one. It's about 108.55. Okay, this is the price break this below. This is my stop loss position. Okay, this is my stop loss position, and I want to see, and I saw that this is for me it is a bullish engulfing. Yeah, 1 to 2 bullish engulfing, and then before that, this is the, for me, this is the bullish engulfing. Okay, 1 to 1. Even I saw that yes, it is the bearish engulfing 1 to 1. Yeah, and then this is bearish engulfing 1 to 2. One bullish versus two candlestick bearish is 1 to 2. Okay, so according the last pattern that I saw, this is the bullish engulfing. So if I saw this is the bullish engulfing, it is more not complicated anymore, because we can see that clearly below this bottom, it is my stop loss area, or you can using this as the bottom is about this area. Okay, it's around this one below 108.748. This is my stop loss area. This is for clearly how to using it in the higher time frame. Okay, first we have to make a plan. Where is the stop loss position in place? Okay, so we know that it is my stop loss area, and then let me check to in the lower time frame. This is the 1 hour time frame. Price it's about above the middle Bollinger Band, and then above the moving average 200 and above the moving average 50. Okay, and then according to 4 hour, let me check. If I want to sell it, maybe sell first. Let me say if I want to sell it, then this area is place to re-entry sell. Okay, and then we saw that this is the extreme area, and then in M15 this is the extreme area. Okay, this one is the extreme area. So the best place is right now is not buying first, but right now is selling position. Okay, because this is the we saw this is the extreme area, but I don't like to, because I don't like to selling right now, because you know price is still above the middle PP, and then still above the moving average in time frame 4 hours. So for me, I would like to only buying and buy in the in the lower time frame. Okay, so where I have to take my buying. So this is actually this one. It is good to buy because it's already placed above the moving average 50, and then moving average 50 is above the MA 200. This is the best place to buy position. Okay, so let me check this one. 108.96 is the best place to buy it. Okay, this is why I already of my option is buying position, and then you know my stop loss is, of course, my stop loss is below this one, because I saw that this is the path for if this is turning low, and then my open is stop out. Okay, this is the simple one, how to using the Bollinger Band. As long as price is above the middle BP or below the middle Bollinger Band, that's why you place some order, especially if you know price is above or below the moving average 50 or 200. So as I see that if price above the middle Bollinger Band, and then above the moving average 250, this is the best place to buy. But what about if price in the middle of this range? Yeah, the middle of this range. Okay, if price still in the middle of this range, so this is the untrend. For me, this is the flat area. For me, this is the flat area. It's different with this one. Different with this one, guys. Different with this one. Why? Because you know this is not the untrend, but because let me change the color. I don't like the blue one. Let me change to dark. Maybe this is good. Oh, not good. Let me change the color first. Gray maybe. Okay, gray is good. Okay, in the blue okay, in the blue box, price above the middle Bollinger Band, but price is below the moving average 250. Okay, so for me this is the flat area. I don't like to buy or selling inside this box, because you know the price not match. The condition itu condition is not match between only buy or selling, yeah, buy or selling, above or below. It must be the same, between Bollinger Band and two moving average. For the example like this one, this is the best place to sell it because the price below the mid Bollinger Band and then below the moving average, even the 50 and 200. This is the best place to sell it. So only we can do is finding in the lower time frame, maybe in 15 time frame. This is the best place to only sell and sell it. So we can get for about, if we sell it around this area, so this is, we can get maybe about 57 point, yeah, 57 point. So that's why someone saying that every day is a working day, but not every day is a trading day. With that mean this is the area. This is the working day, but this is not the trading days, because the price in the higher time frame, the price still in the below the moving average, but price still above the meter Bollinger Band. Yeah, but you can actually, yes, you can open option to buying at this one. Yeah, you can open option to buying this one if you are using the lower time frame, because in the lower time frame, of course the lower time frame is different with the higher time frame. As you see in the lower time frame, in the blue box, yeah, in the blue box, price above the middle Bollinger Band, okay, and then above the MA 50 and moving average 200. This is the best place to buy, but I suggesting you only using the lower time frame. But this is not for higher time frame. In the higher time frame, for me, this is my flat area. The same with this one, guys. The same with this one. Yeah, same with this one. This is my flat area for me, because price below the Bollinger Band, but price is above the still above in the moving average. That's why I call this is the not this is not good enough to trade. But of course, if you are using lower time frame, yes, you can trade. Yes, you can trade. Okay, this one is this one. Okay, yes. If you are using the lower time frame, yes, you can trade. Is 1 hour, you can trade in 1 hour, and then you can trade in M15, of course. M13, yes, you can trade in M13 too, because the price is still below the MA 215, then 50, okay, and then below the Bollinger Band. But in the higher time frame, not recommended to buy. This is the not trading day, but this is the working day. So back to discussion today. This is my working day and this is my trading day, because price above the middle Bollinger Band and price above the MA 50 and 200. So that's why using time frame 4 hour, I recommended you to buy Japanese yen, dollar yen. Okay. In the lower time frame, yeah, of course, in the lower time frame, this is the same with the higher time frame. This is the, here is the MA. This is the MA. Okay. You see, this is the MA, M50, and then this is the MA 200. This is the best place to place your buying position. Okay. Okay. I think that's the open position. the open is already in place, guys. This is my stop loss. I don't care about the what about the higher, or what about the targeting area, or if for me it's, I think the targeting is enough, then I will close my position. Okay, it's not depend on target, is depend on it is enough for me or not. If it is, I think okay, I saw that the price is already above the upper PP, maybe it is time for me to close, especially a price below the moving below the middle Bollinger Band for me, and then this is the best place to close open my open position. Also, it is not depend on how much money, how much point I can get today, but it depend on according to technically. First, I saw that the price is already break the upper Bollinger Band, and then the second, after break the upper Bollinger Band, I want to see price break the middle Bollinger Band, just like this one. Yeah, just like this one. This two condition is the same, then it's already to close the position. Okay, guys, thank you, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So for the account management, just contact in my WhatsApp number or my Telegram number in a description below. Bye bye, have a nice day, good morning.